Hello viewers, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. In this episode today, I'll be giving you latest information regarding Provincial Nominee Program, and also I'll be giving you latest information regarding Manitoba licensing for foreign nationals that are coming into Manitoba. And also in this episode today, I'll be giving you latest information regarding international students coming to study in Canada. This and lots more I'll be dishing out to you on this weekly episode of Canada Immigration with your own boy, MC Bernardino. So you want to hang on tight, stay tuned. I will be back. Hello viewers, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I still remain my humble self, MC Bernardino. This is Canada Reality with your own boy. I dish out content for those that are in Canada and those that are intending on migrating to Canada. So if peradventure this is your first time on this YouTube channel, or in one way or the other you stumble on this channel, please take some few minutes, subscribe to this YouTube channel. There's a notification bell beside it. Click on it so that anytime I drop a video, you'll be among the first to get it. And for our new subscribers, for our new viewers, I want to welcome you to this YouTube channel, and I promise not to disappoint you. Please hit on the like button and share this video. Alright, let's get down to business. Alright, so I'll be starting with Provincial Nominee Update. For those of you that don't know what Provincial Nominee is all about, it's a pathway through which you can migrate into Canada. I can tell you authoritatively that all the 10 provinces in Canada operate what is called Provincial Nominee Program, and the 3 territories also operate something like that. So it's an avenue for all those provinces to welcome immigrants to Canada. So you can actually apply for anyone, look it up and apply for anyone that you qualify for. So let me run through the update. So on November 12th, Ontario issued 443 notification of interest to express entry candidates through the Human Capital Priority Stream. So if you want to know more about that, you can visit ONIP, Ontario Nominee Immigration Program website, so that you can actually learn more about it and see if you qualify and go further to apply for it. So congratulations to those that have been invited. On November 10, British Columbia invited 358 candidates to apply for the provincial nominee through 5 streams of BC provincial nominee. Certain occupations were excluded. So British Columbia also did provincial nominee program, and some people were also invited to. So you might also want to look that up to see if you qualify for it, apply for it, and good luck, you might be invited. So on November 5th, Manitoba invited 205 candidates, including 7 express entry candidates, to apply for the Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program under 3 streams. So there are different kind of streams in the Manitoba Provincial Nominee. We have the international skilled, that's for foreign workers, foreign skilled workers. We have for international students. So we have different kind of streams. So the 3 streams that people were invited from. So you want to know more about it, visit the Manitoba Provincial Nominee Immigration website, where you can actually learn more about the, see if you qualify, and go further to apply for it. So last but not the least, Ontario announced that the Ontario Regional Immigration Pilot had reached its quota for 2020. Application will resume 2021. So Ontario also has what is called OINP. So for the year 2020, which we are in, they've reached the quota, they've reached the maximum limit for the year. So it is done for this year. So next year will be another opportunity. So you might want to look it up, see if you can apply, and it's better for you to apply as soon as possible for the OINP, and see that could be a perfect avenue for you to migrate into Ontario. Alright, next on my news is the news I have for you from the province of Manitoba. So Manitoba now, let me quickly give you a background. If you're a professional nurse, doctor, engineer, lawyer, and you're coming into Canada for the first time, you can't just come into Canada and start practicing because you're a professional lawyer or doctor or nurse, wherever you're coming from back home. You need to take some certain exams, you need to get some certification in Canada, whatever province you land, before you can start practicing. And that has been like a great obstacles for some of these professionals, because I know some doctors that practice as a doctor in Caribbean, but when they came into Canada, when he actually came into Canada, he could not practice because of the licensing, the examination he has to take, and it's so cumbersome that they just felt it's just probably going to leave it. So many people like that are professional, they felt because of this huge requirement, I don't just want to practice, and as a result of that, they end up doing many jobs or doing Uber or finding themselves in other professions. So Manitoba, which is one of the provinces in Canada, felt that they want to try to relax the licensing, the criteria, the credentials requirement for professionals to practice in Manitoba. So they are trying to ease it so that professionals that are qualified, they won't actually go through so many rigorous process before they start practicing in Manitoba. They are trying as much as possible to fast track the licensing and the integration of these professionals into the Manitoba system so that they can actually help to develop the economy of the province. So that's a good news. I mean, what that simply implies is that so many people, so many professionals will now feel at ease to go to Manitoba, because they know that when they get there, practicing their profession, which they already have experience in, will be very easy for them. And I feel over time other provinces will take a cue from that and also follow suits, because that will be a step in the right direction and it will help encourage professionals into that province. So that is a good one. So you might want to follow up. Once I get more information on that, I will try to give you so that you would get to know about it and you can actually look into probably migrating into Manitoba at the expense of other provinces. All right, so let me quickly give you an update on the labor force in Canada. In the month of October, Canada successfully added 84,000 new jobs into the economy. That is a little bit less as compared to what we had in September and August and September. That was jobs over 350,000 were added into the economy. But in October alone, we only had 84,000. And the reason for this are not far-fetched. It is because of the growing increment in the pandemic. I mean, COVID-19 is on the rise again. The second wave is eating us so badly in Canada. So many provinces that were not so much hit in the first wave are actually being affected. I can tell you of Manitoba, it's eating them so well now. Alberta is not left out. So some of these provinces are being affected, and that adversely affects job creation. So many jobs are being closed now. So many companies are closing now. People are losing their jobs, and that is what is that can be accounted for why we have 84,000 jobs were only added into the Canada economy in the month of October. I know by the time we get the number of jobs that were added in November, it will be far lesser, because the pandemic is really eating us so hard on the second wave in Canada, and so many jobs are being affected. People are losing their jobs and companies are folding up, and that is not really a good news. So I mean, let's just keep our fingers crossed and see how this can be ameliorated. The vaccine, probably we can get vaccine as soon as possible and it can go across the world so that things will begin to open up, and that will usher me into the border closure. I mean, for international travelers, for foreign travelers. So it has been extended again up until November 30th. So border is closed up for international travelers. You can't come into Canada up until November 30th, and that is excluding US. The closure for the US is up until 21st of November. But for the other countries, it is up until November 30th. Okay, so going into my next news, which pertain to international students. International students, I mean, if you care to know, for those that have their study permit visa already, you're welcome into Canada as long as your school has the readiness plan has been approved by the province to welcome international students. I've made videos on this in the past just to keep you up in the loop. So your school that you're coming into Canada, they need to have a readiness plan for COVID-19, for quarantining international students, and that you can verify with your school online to see if your school has that readiness plan and has been certified to welcome international students. So you're welcome. So I keep getting this question that can I come into Canada now? If you have a study permit now and you've been and your school has a readiness plan, you can come into Canada. And for question that I also keep getting, that can I apply for the study visa now? Can I apply for the study visa now? If you feel convinced you have the documentation, because I don't want to discourage anybody to say, oh, don't apply now, don't come into Canada now. If you feel you are convinced in your innermost self that you have the documentation and it's the right time for you, why not just go ahead and apply for it? And I wish you good luck. So that answers the question that I get in that regard. So in my next video that will be coming up, I'll be doing a video on proof of fund, because that's another area where I get a lot of questions. People asking me about how can I help them with proof of fund and the procedure. So I'll be doing a video on that and how you can actually avoid fraudulent proof proof of funds. So that you'll be expecting that video will be dropping very soon. All right, if you enjoyed this video, please hit on the likes button. Please share this video on your social media handle, your Instagram, your Twitter, your Facebook. Please do that. And also don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, some of you come on this channel, you don't subscribe to this YouTube channel. It doesn't cost you anything. One of the ways you can actually help this channel to grow is so please subscribe and turn on the notification so that anytime I drop a video, you'll be among the best, the first to get it. And don't forget to hit the likes button. It is very important you do that. Thank you very much for doing that. Till I come back to you with another exciting video on Canada Reality with MC Bernardino. Stay safe, stay out of trouble. God bless you.